In just over 12 hours, the polls in Michigan are going to open and you can cast your ballot.
Before you do, 24-hour News 8 political reporter Rick Alvin shows you what the ballot might look like and something new for voters in Kent County.
When you go to the polls, there are some things you need to remember. First of all, this is a primary election. We're going to explain why that's different from a general election. And to do that, Mary Hollenrake, who's the Kent County Clerk, is here. I have a ballot. And this is what most people will see tomorrow. Primaries sometimes create some confusion.
It does. It takes a lot for people to understand that they cannot cross columns. They do not declare whether they're Republican or Democrat when they go in. They get their ballot, has both Republican, both Democrat, but you can only vote down one column because the races are in the column. They're between the Republican candidates or between the Democratic candidates.
And that's the big difference between the primary and the general. In the general, you can vote anywhere you want to. You can cross back and forth. In the primary, you cannot. So if, for example, you voted in the Democratic race for governor and wanted to vote in the Republican race for the congressional seat, second or third, you can't do that.
You cannot. So it behooves the voter to review the ballot or review who's on the ballot this year, this August, and try to decide ahead of time where they want to place their votes.
Now, remember, you can go to woodtv.com, you can go to any number of websites, and you can find out, you can find sample ballots, you can find out exactly where you'll be voting. One of the other thing is, make sure you turn it over, because there are races throughout the entire county of Kent County, at least.
Absolutely.
It's both sides. And there are so many primary races. Just remember, you vote either all in the Republican column or all in the Democratic column. You can't switch around, right?
Correct.
Mary Hollenrake, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Mary Hollenrake told Rick that for many polling places, there will be a new, more efficient way of checking your name against the certified voter list. Instead of looking through the book of registered voters manually, in many places you will simply be able to swipe your driver's license through a card reader, much like you do when you use the credit card at a gas station. That'll verify that you are voting in the right polling place.
And you can participate in our online coverage through Facebook, Twitter, and Cover It Live, and at woodtv.com. On Twitter, use the hashtag #MIVote8. Send your photos in to report at woodtv.com. And starting at 8 o'clock tomorrow night, you can find Cover It Live by going to our website, woodtv.com, and there you can submit your comments about the election results.
And we will bring you 2.5 hours of extended coverage on WXSP starting at 8 o'clock tomorrow night. And we'll also have a special edition of 24-hour News 8 at 11 on Wood TV 8, brought to you with limited commercial interruption.